is Lisa from Life in Layouts, and today I have a pass holder pocket page for you, and this one is a little bit different. I am actually going to be doing, the left side is when we visited Mary Poppins, and then the right side is actually going to be a 12 by 12 single page layout. So I finally got my hands on the Say Cheese 4 collection. So very excited about that because I wanted to use these big blue and red flowers for Mary Poppins because I felt like it was just her type of style. So I pull out my mixed media box, and I'm going to start with this photo it's going to end up being on the lower right hand side of the layout, and it says follow your heart on it. And there is an old-timey phone booth in Epcot, right next to where Mary Poppins usually stands for her photo ops. So that's why I went ahead and included it in here. And that is a 4x6 size pocket sleeve. So I went ahead and just adhered the photo to the left side of that. And then once I finished decorating this with that little sticker that says Say Cheese, and then underneath it I'm going to put a little white phrase that says meet and greet. I added a little mini bow, and I just decorated that little tiny black, or the white heart there, with a black outline to add some dimension to it. And then that card is done, and as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and adhere that directly to the photo that's on the other side of this layout, which is the joy and sadness photos. So then I have these 3 photos left. I love, love, love that camera on that yellow diagonal stripe. Just gorgeous. And then I have this blue 3x4 card with some flowers on it. And I am just going to add You're Never Too Old to Wish Upon a Star on that. And I'm going to also add the date to it later on and call that card done after I ink the edges in black. And now I'm trying to figure out what to do with that blue flower paper on the left-hand side. And I thought about adding a castle, but that really doesn't go with Mary Poppins. So I found this 4x4 card that says Full of Wonder, which Mary Poppins is all about wonder and finding fun things. So what I decided to do was I'm going to use this white card stock that I cut down to 4x6. And then I'm going to cut 2x6 strips of paper and add them to either side of the 4x4 card. So I can save some of that blue floral paper with the red and yellow flowers on it. And I am not a floral person by any means, but it's just so pretty. I don't know what about that floral, it just makes me so pretty. So that is this pocket card. So I'm adding them all into it. I did end up adding just a little craft color heart to the camera, and then a white sticker that says happiness starts here. And then on Mary Poppins autograph, I'm going to add another craft heart, a little sticker that says look who it is, and then 3 enamel dots in the black and yellow. And I first added a really big enamel dot, and it definitely didn't look very well. So I sized those down just a little bit and added little smaller enamel dots. And I really like the way that turned out. And that is it for that pocket page. So in my album, I have that pocket page. And then on the right next to it, I have a 12 by 12 layout, and it is a single page layout, which I don't tend to do, but in these pocket pages I do have lots of photos that are just 1 or 2 photos, and I wanted to make sure that I document these. These 2 photos are stock photos that are available from Disney. If you purchase the photo pass from Disney, you will get stock photos from all of the different parks. And these 2 photos were from their Wishes. And of course, I have tried to take photos of the Wishes fireworks, but these 2 photos were gorgeous. They were professionally done, and they would never be able to be achieved by me. So I went ahead and just used the stock photos. I have no problem using the stock photos because it's really about the story behind this fireworks show. Wishes is no longer at Disney. They have now, I think it's Happily Ever After. So the Wishes fireworks show ran from October 2003 until May of 2017. So Wishes has been a very special fireworks show for me. I love everything about Wishes. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous fireworks show. And if anyone has seen it, they would have known the same thing. It's just gorgeous. So I did mount those two on white cardstock, use some fun foam to add some dimension there. Then I'm going to take this red and white striped with the Mickey head on it and back it with that yellow chevron. I did ink up all of my edges to kind of tie the two layouts together. I also added that the yellow striped paper because I have it on the left-hand side of the layout. So it does pull that layout together, even though they are two totally different things. So I'm all about saving my paper with this paper line. Even though I have tons and tons of it, I have even more photos of it. So I went ahead and cut a little piece out of it because you weren't going to see it anyways. I added the red stripe paper on the back of behind the photos, and even though you don't see a lot of that paper, it gives it just an extra dimension there. This was a selfie that I took when we went to see. This was the last time that we went and saw Wishes, which was right before we went May 3rd, and the last day was May 11th. And I really wanted to add that photo, but it just didn't go with the layout theme. So I went ahead and removed that and added the castle. And I really like that piece of this. I didn't want to put the castle directly down because of that viewfinder circle and then the arrows. It really made a big difference between that. So I just went ahead and added a little bit of blue paper behind that opening. So it kind of gives the illusion of the sky or something behind the layout or behind the castle, and you didn't see all the different colors behind it. So I'm going to pull out these stickers here. I do end up adding fireworks to the castle, and I add Main Street up there at the top. I play around with it a little bit to try to find it out because you have to stand on Main Street to see Wishes, or you can really stand anywhere, but the best view is on Main Street. I used the letter stickers that came, I think this was with the Say Cheese 1, to spell out the word Wishes, and then realized that fireworks probably suits better up there at the top with the title. So the title actually says Wishes Fireworks. So I added Happiest Place on Earth where the fireworks sticker was, and I really like the way that turned out. Then I'm going to add the word magical with a little tiny red heart just to cover up some of that dead space at the bottom of the photo. And that photo I love. It's an aerial photo. So it's taken further away and you can really see the castle all lit up. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous photo that Disney took. And then you can barely see it down there at the very bottom, but I add this sticker that says, "When you wish upon a star," and then a couple of enamel dots and some white stars, which are hard to see in the camera in the video, but you can definitely see it in the live or in real life of the layout. So I'm going to use my 0 center ruler to add some lines, and I pulled the first part of the journaling directly from Disney's website that says Wishes, a magical gathering of Disney dreams, which is a really long title for a fireworks show. I said Wishes as a magical gathering of Disney dreams was a fireworks show from October 9th, 2003 to May 11th, 2017. And then underneath it, I felt like I needed to add my own personal journaling. So I added a few more lines and put down there, Tina and I went to see it one last time, and then put the date on the viewfinder of May 3rd, 2017. So I'm going to erase all my lines there, and that 0 center ruler is probably the best investment that I've ever had because I just love, love, love using that to type up my journaling or write out my journaling. This is where I'm going to add the date, and then that is it for my layout. I hope you guys are enjoying this pocket page series. I am loving it so much, and I did have a few people ask me to see how I do double page layouts or layouts along with my pocket pages, and that's how I get this. So here are a close-ups of all of the pocket pages, and then close-ups as well of my finished layout that's going to sit next to it. I hope everyone is having a scrappy day, and thanks for watching.